Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. Hello, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey. Thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course, as always, is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
Oh, he's got to like the look of this. And makes it. What a bomb. Just a quick glance at the standings, and this player is currently in a share of top spot alongside Corey Connors. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player's firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a short putt remaining here. He finds himself with a share of the lead. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property, and this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
John, have you got a read on this one?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
Well, how good was that? Nice birdie. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The fourth hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Great looking shot, this. Yeah, that was a safe play. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Putt is underway.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Now 2 shots up after that one. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Surely it's going to.
That's signaling your intent. Go and get amongst it early. And he will move to 4 under par now. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. The 6th hole's a really cool par 5. Once you get back up onto the top of the hill here, you want to try and take on the corner of this par 5.
Yeah, taking it down the right-hand side, it will seriously reduce this par 5, but you got to avoid the rough. It can get really nasty. From there, you could possibly run it up between all those bunkers. There's one low spot area on the left-hand side of this green that will come into play should you get your distance control a little bit wrong.
This now, his third shot.
I think this could be it. Could be.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Good shot shape, this one. The fade ball flight. Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. This would be a great up and down. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
A good look at par here.
And now that finds him in first place. The 8th at Torrey Pines South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it can be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here. I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
This looks good. And now he'll move to 6 under for the tournament. The final hole on the outward half is a par 5. It runs right against the boundary fence, and it requires 2 big shots.
2 long straight shots required if you want to find this par 5 and 2. If you don't, a nice little layup. Give yourself a good number for a third shot. There is a nice little shelf there if it pins up top left. Watch the spin down on the right hand side. Watch it go in the hole maybe.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. That's a good looking putt, that.
Battered.
Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Here we are, Rich, a wonderful opportunity on the table. The chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the 2nd week in a row. Impressive. Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently at 7 under for the tournament. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. That's disappointing. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And that putt will drop. Well done. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. We'll talk about strong, long and difficult. Let's stand on the 12 here. And is there a harder par 4 on the entire property?
There is not. I mean, this is just usually right back into the teeth of the breeze. Not wind, just a little breeze. Enough to make it about 30 yards longer. You got some bunkers left and right that you got to deal with, but from there, you got a green that sits above the fairway just enough to make that second shot just a little bit longer. This is a brute, an absolute brute.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Tough to tell because the break is so slight, but it will move left.
Started this one on a pretty good line. Wow, what a putt. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. 13 is a really cool par 5, the first of 2 in the inward 6 holes here, but you've got to nail your drive if you want to get there in 2.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Okay, steady now. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
That's inside the range. What a shot. Putting for birdie.
There's a lot of chicken left on this bone. It's a right to lefter.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. 15 works slightly back inland here at Torrey Pines South, but you still need plenty of focus.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Going with the hybrid. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, this putt's going to go down the hill and also break to the right.
Ooh. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is for par.
And with that putt hold now double digits under par, -10 as we head to the final few holes.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
Going with the 5-wood. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Ouch, that hurts. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. Woo-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a putt. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Well, the finishing hole at Torrey Pines South is a famous one. There's been so many cool memories that have happened over the years here. Go for it in 2?
If you get the opportunity, why wouldn't you? I mean, this is probably the best risk-reward par 5, or one of the best on the PGA Tour. You find the fairway, just the water there on the left-hand side fronting this green. It's going to make you think all day long, do I have enough? Can I carry it? Should you find the green? Yes, you got a decent opportunity at eagle, birdie at worst, but you start missing it left and right. That's when things get a little bit dicey.
Has he hold it? How about those hands? The hands of a surgeon. A great way to close out the day with a little chip in.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.